Title of my message tonight is one simple word: lazy.
Lazy. Come on.
Lazy.
Come on now.
You know, it says in Proverbs 20, verse 4, a sluggard, which sluggard means a lazy, sluggish person,
Right. Come on.
will not plow by reason of the cold. Well, you know, there's a lot of people out there right now that are Christians that won't plow because of the cold.
Come on. Right.
It's just another reason.
Right.
You know, they'll get out there and they'll say, well, you know, I don't think I want to do that today. You know, I think I'll wait another day.
Right.
You know, let's put it off. Let's go back in the house where it's nice and comfortable. Let's turn on the TV. You know, let's get comfortable and we'll just put that off for another day. But you know, it says, if you read on, it says, therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing.
Right. That's right.
You know, that's our own fault sometimes. When we put off stuff like that, you know, we expect to reap a harvest for souls for, you know, our labor, but in the end, we have nothing.
Right. That's right.
You know, in Proverbs 13:4 it says, the soul of the sluggish desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
That's right.
You know, diligent, having or showing care and consciousness in one's work or duties, and pretty much hard working. You know, how many of us desire to be hard workers out there for the Lord?
Amen.
You know, being lazy is actually selfishness in disguise. We're lazy when we think what we want to do is more important than what God wants us to do.
Come on. That's right.
The Bible is full of things we're supposed to be doing: praying, studying His Word,
Right.
praising God,
Right.
leading others to Christ,
Amen.
and the list goes on and on. But we don't have time to sit around because we don't know how long we have to get it done.
That's right.
You know, because God could take us out of the world just like that.
Right.
Have we done all that we could do while we're here to make sure that we're advancing God's kingdom, that we're leading people to Christ?
That's right.
You know, 1 Corinthians 15:58. Take my glasses off because I cannot see with them or without them. 15:58 it says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
That's right.
That means that we've got to be steadfast in our duties.
Amen.
We can't be lazy. I mean, you know, I look back and I see people putting things off because of, you know, I'm gonna pick on some people right now. But you know, Frankie does this for her health and everything. She walks, you know, almost every day, and you know, she put in sometimes. I think her little phone thing says like 6 miles. I don't know. I just look at her every once in a while just to see. But you know, what if we put up even that much effort, you know, to reading our Bibles or to talking to people about Christ? You know, I'm not putting her down for that because that's something she does for her health. But you know, what if we, while we're doing that, we're witnessing for Christ?
That's right.
You know, you could always, you know, walk around there, wear a shirt that might get somebody to thinking, or you might could recite verses out of the Bible. People walk by, you hear those verses, and get them to thinking about that.
Right.
You know, but what are we doing? You know, I see a lot of people running marathons out there. Are we running a marathon for Christ? I mean, what are we doing for Christ? Are we just in our comfort zone? Or are we out there working? And that was pretty much my message for tonight. You know, don't be lazy. I mean, don't just sit around. But in everything you do, whether it's walking or whatever, you know, just let people know about Christ.
That's right.
Put forth that effort, you know, to tell them about Christ. And always praising Christ, reading His Word. I mean, I've gotten into, you know, not just the reading of my Bible more. I was reading it before, but now I'm really reading it. Plus, I'm reading more material on top of it for Bible college, and And let me tell you, it's kind of a strain sometimes, but the end result is worth so much more. What you put into it is what you'll get out of it.